Well, that was not how I intended to end this discussion. Right, so all my quests failed, as you probably saw, because I accidentally ended chapter 3 or so, close to, at least. That's one thing you will have in this game if you don't finish the side quests, or the side things. The quests will fail automatically because you ended like the main story quest. It's something that might be annoying for some. I find it annoying personally, but in the end, I mean, I am nearing like the max level, which is 35, as you can see from here. Next point is 35, but these things don't get a next point. These are done. So I'm presuming 35 is the max level. So, like as I said before, you have different skill trees. I'm currently in a lot in Technomancer because I have one more point to spend. I have the full tree, which I might not get now because I failed a lot of quests suddenly without finding a damn bomb. But yeah, this game is a bit harder than, let's say, Dragon Age in some cases. I mean, if you play on normal, it's quite challenging already. I mean, if you don't upgrade your gear, you don't put it into crafting, you don't put stuff inside your gear, like upgrade it. If you don't do all that and get your companions here, my two companions, up to speed as well, you will have a hard time, because you can get 3-shotted in this game. Currently, I am taking because I have upgraded to my shield armor, my magnetic armor, I can take a lot more damage. Let's say at least 6-7 hits now, depending. But yeah, if you upgrade your stuff, it's a bit easier than usual. Other than that, it's fun, actually. It's a lot of fun. I have one bugged quest currently that I can't finish right now. It's actually just bugged. The merchant I need to talk to doesn't want to talk to me. It's bugged and he doesn't talk at all. No idea, but yeah, he currently has. These are Technomancer powers you can upgrade, and then you can easily attack them as well. The combat is pretty fluent. I mean, even when they are attacking you or they're about to attack you, you can still move or dodge away, like a last minute. And there are some upgrades you can do to your skill tree, wherein you can make sure that that after you dodge at the last second, that you do more damage the next time around. It's a pretty cool game, really. If you have money that you can spend on a game and you don't know what to buy, this is one thing you should play as. Or you play the Technomancer, really. It's a really, really good game. I'm not saying that because for any specific reason. I really, really like it though. Well, they call it Technomancer in the sense of electrical abilities. One of the powers is to power your weapon with electricity. You can shoot bolts like this, and you can do. Currently, as you can see under my red bar up top, where it's now doing stuff, I have from left to right. I have one fluid that I can use. It's one fluid per ability. I have overload, which means my powers will do more damage, my electrical powers. One is the staff that is imbued with electricity. And as you can see, my arm is also working on it. And then... well, you could say you're cool, but it's different. But yeah. Yeah. You could say I'm cool. These guys take electrical damage or absorb electrical damage. These are pretty funny guys. But yeah, I'm playing as a warrior, so you might think, why the hell are you using your abilities that much? I mean, the zappy thing is good sometimes to help you at the start. You can also stealth, by the way, in this game. Most of the time it's not. It's useful at some cases, and then you can go from behind and then just electrical punch them in the face from behind, and either stun them or kill them in one go, or do half damage depending on the armor. At the start of this game, most of the people have like literally no armor on in this game, like literally, and now they have like this full badass armor. I might be able to show you the electric stealth punch. Give me a second. I'm hoping he doesn't see me. And bang! It's 145 damage in this case. You can disrupt their attacks too by pressing in my thing the triangle button, so they like stagger a little bit and they don't do much. You have different kind of companions too. Currently I have Amelia here with me. Amelia is a guardian. And then I have Doc here, Scott. He is a healer and a shooter from afar. Most of the time he can heal as well. He can heal allies and yourself. So I have different ones. I have Phobos. Phobos is a big giant ass mutant. I say giant, but he's not actually that tall, but he's bigger than the rest of us. Quite built too. He's more of a like, just like a big ass dude that can attack melee wise. Not exactly a warrior, but just a big ass dude with a like a bat and just bang ass on the face. First off, I had a guy who was good with a bat or like a mace or anything, but now I made him an arm and he's now a Technomancer. He's actually a long lost brother. This guy here, he now has Technomancy powers as well. We have Nisha, who's an artist but apparently also a rogue. That's Phobos. That's my current team. So this is how it works to set up your team. You have 5 people. You can build up relationships as well. You can build relationships with Nisha, Amelia, or Andrew, or this case called Lucky, apparently. So those other 3 you can have a romantic relationship with. Phobos, not so much. Don't know why, but yeah. And this is more of a father to you than anybody else was or will ever be. He's the best character or fleshed out character ever. He's like paranoid, mentally ill, but he still knows what he's talking about. It's pretty damn funny. I'm gonna take Nisha because Nisha, with the weapon that she's holding, it's poison tipped. Right? Poison in this game is quite a lot of damage. Your screen, however, is very blurry. If you ever watched Destiny video game, or played it and you know about Thorn, it's year 1 level of Thorn. It's actually pretty damn annoying. If you don't, then let's just say that your screen as you see it now becomes very green yellowish and it's hard to see anything. Right, let's report back to Scum first. Yeah, also the names in this game, pretty hilarious. We have a mutant named Scum, Phobos, also called Kane. Don't know why Kane, but whatever. You have a Technomancer called Patience. Every Technomancer, his last name is Mancer. It's like pretty weird. Like every person that goes out on Mars with a rover or goes out somehow is called Reacher. Scott is also Seeker. Is also everybody that does science or anything is called Seeker. Or other names, but I can't remember anymore.
Good news. I have enough water for my
So yeah, it's pretty damn funny names too. And the humor in this game is pretty damn nice too. I have some sweet pieces of humor in this game, and it's well done. At one point there's like there's a side quest where you have to find a girl, but she's a prostitute, and like the mother she's living with, also a prostitute, is like, yeah, I mean, yeah, the client she was with, yeah, he was really deep into her, if you catch what I mean. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, seriously? You went there? It's like, yeah.
Hi. Zachariah, to what do I owe this privilege?
It's... Game is pretty good. Game is really, really good. I would really encourage people to buy it. Maybe not the full price if you don't want to. I mean, for me, it's worth the full price, but if you rather wait until it's a bit less pricey, then sure, wait for it, but really should play it.
I tried my best. Went to the pen to help them escape, but they all died trying to get out. I'm
Whoops.
sorry.
That is, it is. Better they spent their last moments fighting with hope, not waiting for death without any. Thank you, Zachariah.
You're welcome,
I
you're
would
welcome.
understand if you need rest now. However, if you have the time, I have
More
no
aid.
need for your aid.
Sure, I'll help you.
Our growing nation is still trying to find itself. We
Obliging.
can't continue to endure something that we feel is not true, but at the same time we have this yearning to look to the past to help explain our creation.
Well, something with the
Do you
sun.
want me to help with that somehow? I'm not sure.
We are undertaking research in attempt to understand the ties that still
Okay.
bind us to the settlers.
What settlers?
You want relics?
Oh,
Yes, to understand our connection to the past.
but
Not just
don't worry,
the
I'm gonna
past.
find Earth.
I've heard of 2 particular relics that might enlighten us, that might point to mutation before the
I
turmoil.
wonder how this game's gonna end,
We
because
could
we took down
finally
Victor
cement
in
our
a weird
understanding.
way.
Not
The
kind of
cutscene was
relics you
like,
find in a
wait, did we
thief's
just turn in
inventory.
Victor? It's like, huh?
No, from what I've heard, one's in Ophir, the other Noctis.
Oh,
Alright. I can try to find them for you, but just trust me. More often than not, relics don't
Yeah, I
give you
know.
the answers you hope they will.
find a major relic in the Ophir Chapel. Would we be able, now that, okay, I might do that first though. Is it a side quest? Yes it is. I do that first. Before I finish the main quest in chapter 4 though, I will do some side quests. Wanna see if I can get the max level before that. Because I've seen too much. If I end the main quest, I lose all the other quests, and I don't want to do that anymore. Could have saved a lot of slaves there. And we still have to find Earth. So if you want to have a bit of a backstory about the game, I'm not going to spoil too much, but the basic thing is that, as far as I know, is Mars has been nudged out of orbit, right? I think that was the case, unless it was Earth. I might be confusing the two, but as far as I know, one of the planets has been knocked out of orbit. It mutated a lot of people on Mars, as well as gave me Technomancer powers in a sense, but so yeah, that's where we're currently at. We have to re-find Earth. Settlers came to this place on Mars and left a lot of stuff here on us to find, but we have to re-find Earth now. That's the thing we have to do. So what we have to do is find the back to Lost Dome. Yeah, I don't want to do that first. That's main questy. So let's see. I'm just wondering, now that we got Victor out, now that we actually ended the chapter, I think. I wanna see if we can get into Ophir the normal way now, or we still have to go down below. Cause yeah, we kicked basically ASC's ass. Also, Noctis is the second place you go to, just so you know. Not too much spoilers here. It's just this is the city you go to, so if you don't want too much spoilers. Oh, I need to go up there. Major relic. Do I have to steal it, or am I able to just get it? Am I able to just
Sorry, pal, can't go through. Priest ordered us to let no one through. No one includes you.
Okay. Do I have to talk to you then?
Repent. We won't have access to the.
Yeah, the Shadow
there's something else
Souls. Everything else is mine, yeah, no. Is there a way to get up? Ha! Ha! I could have gone and talked to people, but I'd rather just kill these guys and be done with them. I don't know if I'm killing them, but that would be funny. Picklock. Should be a major relic in this one, though. There we go, relic. Yeah, that's level 3. That's level 2 picklock. Easy done, easy go. Right, so by the way, the options you have for talents, by the way, are charisma, normal things in RPGs, science, which can help you as well. There are some quests related to science, like healing people, or fixing stuff. That some stuff with healing or like sciencey based things. Have used that a few times based on choices I made previously in the beginning of the game. Crafting, same goes. The higher you are in crafting, the more you can craft, or the better things you can craft, or like dialogue wise as well. You can do stealth, which means you can also stealth monsters. They automatically crit, and so on and so on. Didn't go for this in display, but I think this is more for a rogue type character rather than a warrior. I have 1 in traps because it's useful. I have 2 now because I have Nisha with me, which is good. So I can do level 2 traps apparently now. And I have 1 in exploration only. Gives me extra chance to find better loot. Can go up to 30. So yeah. Seriously, you can put your points whatever you want, depending on your character. Also, there is as you can see, I'm now tired, and I lose the experience bonus. What happens is, if you're tired, you will lose your XP bonus, but you also become less useful in combat. So, if you don't rest up, you will do less damage in combat. Be careful though, because there are quests out there that requires you to do it first. Because if you sleep, you will lose the quest. I've seen it happen. It's annoying, but it's there. Like, if you want to help... Before we went to Scum, right? And he was talking about how they died when they tried to escape. Well, they weren't dead. I just went to bed and sleep for a while. Because I was feeling tired. And the quest failed and they died. So, yeah. Sometimes you have to help the prisoners first before you sleep. Anyway, it is what it is. I don't mind. It was a side quest anyway, so I didn't really mind about the side quest. But yeah, it still sucks though that you couldn't finish the quest. But hey. Anyway, what I'm hoping was that I can now, since that I can go to Ophir normally now, so I don't have to like go past. Yeah, this is also a bit weird. So you can have cutscenes where they are talking, or not. In this case, but when you skip this, you still get a loading screen. I'm a bit confused about that. Why would you give a cutscene and then another loading screen? Right. Is it in the exchange? It's in the exchange, but where in the exchange? And are they still... I would have thought that now that Victor is down, the ASC's powers would not be, they won't control you anymore, but apparently they do. What I can do is go straight to the exchange and see if it's there where I need to be. I'm hoping that the ASC is now gone and I don't have to attack them anymore. Because why would the ASC still be here? Victor is brought down. So, the ASC should not have a stand in Ophir anymore. But, we'll see. We'll see. Like, sometimes the cutscene can be good if they're talking. That makes the cutscene a bit better. Where do I need to be? Oh, great. Yeah, and they're still here. Enter the underworks quickly. Okay, so ASC is still in power in Ophir, so they still have the city. Even with Victor down. Huh. That's a shame though. That's a very big shame. So that means still have to fight these guys twice. Yeah. Well, that's gonna suck now that the... I thought they would be gone though. Come on, from behind. Boom, bam, boom. Bang for your serum. Like, that weapon is one of the early weapons you can get in the game. Well, I say early, it's from a main mission. I didn't want to do that, but that was a waste, but sure. It's one of the early in-game weapons you get, and it's a powerful one too if you could upgrade it. It's a very powerful poison blade. Yeah. So, you should keep that. There are a lot of epic things you can get in this game, like ooh, one shot. Oh wow. Is this the only guy here? Is this the only guy here? Let me check, let me check. Oh, it is. Oh, it's one more. One more. Oh crap, there were more. There were more. Never mind. It's because I killed them in one setting that they didn't alarm the other ones. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Oh my god, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Like, you have different serums. You have your health that I'm just used, your health injection. You have a focus injection, which is the blue thing you can see on the screen I have on top to regen that quicker. And then you have traps as well, so you can put down traps and lure them in, and then they explode. Don't stand in it yourself. It is really powerful not to stand in it. You will die instantly by a blast. So yeah, that sucks. Yeah, you have different ways to play this game. Really, it's pretty cool. You can choose whatever you want to play, or how to play. You can give your I'll show you that in a second. You have a quick menu. It's also a pause menu, a small one where you have your abilities. As soon as it loads, I can show. Come on, load a bit faster. This is where a cutscene might be better. Right, so you have 4 different things. You have your Technomancer abilities. Not all of them will be unlocked. These 2 will be unlocked from the start. These upper 2. The other ones are through skills. The skill 3. This one is the only one I unlocked for my warrior stance, which is a tornado. Powerful one, but not as much of use right now as it was at the start of the game. You have your items, so you have a health injection, a focus injection, you have a flashlight apparently as well. Don't know why, it's technically not used anywhere, but fair enough. You have traps, exploding traps. And then you have your orders. You can also order your companions. You can have them no orders, so they have no bonus or a penalty. They can be offensive or they can be defensive. I have put Amelia on offensive. She's a guardian, but I've put her on offensive because otherwise, I mean, she has a powerful weapon right now, and she can be more offensive with the shield as well. Either I can make Nisha more ranged, but I made her more hand-to-hand because of the blade. The blade is really powerful. That's why I went for that one. Okay, we have to go this way, right? It was in the chapel? Yeah, right. Traitor? I'm not a traitor. Your traitor is gone, man. Your traitor is inside being interrogated, probably. Oh god, no, no, no. Also, if they throw like a bomb at you, please make sure that other guys of them are inside too, because they will get damaged as well. And they can die sometimes. You also have a lock mechanic, so you're locked to the specific person. Is there still one more? There we go. You have three different attacks. You have your normal attack. You have your disruptive attack. So, didn't want to talk to.
Isaac.
No. So you have your disruptive attack, which is this, which means they can't attack you, so they will be a little bit stunned, or they will like stagger a little bit. And this attack, what I'm doing right now, is your AoE attack. And that does AoE in a cone, really, and nearby enemies. You have abilities, like for your staff attack, there's an ability where you can also include an upgraded one, where you would also do AoE attacks. So yeah, it's a pretty cool game. I'm close, I'm in chapter 4 I think right now. We're close to it really, so that should be nearing the end of the game too. So I'm wondering what's going on right now. So the last chapter is basically finding Earth again. I don't know if you will find it though. It's all about Earth. Like, this area we're on right now, this wasn't here before. So this is not how you start the game off. So it's pretty fun how it went from the beginning to all this. Yeah. Right, so that's another chest open, I guess. This is what we need, the relic. Yeah, the Relic of Ophia.
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill
Beyond
level.
your skill level, man. And now I have to run all the way back too. The good thing is that they will respawn the enemies, but not in a huge chunk, really. Like, sometimes you can just run past everything, or you can kill something off and they will not respawn until a certain amount of time has passed, I believe. It's like refreshing the troops at a certain amount. It's pretty nice. I could go different ways, but I could gonna have a different way, because if I brought Lucky, he's a Technomancer, right? So if I brought him, I would have gone a different way, because he can help me open a door. And the reason why I can't go now is because you need 2 people, and I'm the only Technomancer here currently. So in hindsight, I should have brought Lucky with me for this case. Anyway, it is what it is. The currency in this game is called serum. It's probably something you inject yourself with, but yeah, I don't know why it's called serum or why they need serum, but that's the currency in this game. You don't get a lot from killing like people or like creatures, but it's like 2 for 1 or something. For 1, I can show you. It's like max 2 or 4, I guess. In this case, it's 1 serum. But you get most serum by doing quests or by becoming the champion in the arena. There is some sort of quest like that. So per chapter, so the first chapter you have 3 challenges in the arena. The second chapter you have 3 challenges, and in the third chapter you have the last challenges and to become champion of Mars. But yeah, they are the last. I mean, the first and the third round of each challenge are mostly the easiest ones. The second round is mostly the hardest one. At least in my case it was, because I might not have been like leveled good enough, or the different, you know, could be different things really. But yeah. But the last challenge of the champion round was like, okay, first round easy. I've fought already that creature. That's fine. Yeah. So the first two rounds, or the first two challenges, are just basically all different, like multiple enemies at once. So yeah, they go like maybe 4 or 5 at the same time. But you can use your companions, by the way, in the arena, so that's good. But like the last 3 were like bosses more, like actual bosses. So I was like, ah, crap. The first one was easy because I already fought him. Second, I didn't, and he's more like a creature you should kill from ranged. And the last mob is one you will already have seen way early on. So that's why he was easy. You knew what to do. Hell, even the mobs couldn't do shit against you. Like his minions, that mob was like, ugh.
Hi.
Zachariah,
Like easy fight, easy
privilege?
win. I have your relics.
I found the relics you
Good
wanted.
Scum.
Here you go. Remember what I said, though.
Oh, Zachariah, yes, of course. I am not a blind optimist, just someone looking for sparks of knowledge and understanding. With such little expected, there is little chance for disappointment. And if the relics raise only more questions, then we will go in search of more answers.
You will be a great scientist, Scum.